What I tell y'all? I told you. I told you it was going to happen. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay with Brother Cus's Toy Reviews, and that's right, I'm back with the news. So last night, I was on Laos, 1/6 scale, man. Say what? I was on the show last night. Came in late. Wasn't even expecting to really be there last night, but I came there late, and I dropped a bomb on everybody, and I said that we were going to get the figure that got released today. Now, of course, we did get another figure that released today. We got, what's that guy's name? Paz Vizsla. We got Paz Vizsla today. We knew Paz Vizsla was coming. I think Paz is even at my comic shop right now. So we knew that was coming. I'm not all that excited about that figure. If you can see, if you can tell, I'm not, because I already have it. But I'm excited and happy for all of you that now have a chance to get it. So yeah, Paz. So we're not going to talk about Paz Vizsla that much because there ain't really much to talk about with him. We'll still go through the pictures and everything, but I do want to talk about Reva. So we did get Reva. Let's go ahead and bring her up. Boom. And there she is in all her glory. And I think she looks amazing. Now, with that being said, she does have some things I want to talk about. She does. But overall, looking at the figure, I think the figure is great. I think they executed it very well. I think this is pretty much what we got, what we were expecting to get from this release. I think it looks great. I mean, the hip, mommy thick. Anyway, let me stop. But I'm so happy for Ingram Moses that she actually has a Hot Toys figure. And like I always say, man, I mean, dude, anytime you can get a woman of color figure, buy that shit. That's what I'm saying, because they weren't. I remember a day when Hot Toys wasn't making too many female figures at all. But now to get, African American, Latin, Dominican, I mean, even Caucasian female figure. We didn't get a lot back in the day. So any female figure we can get, and a female figure of color, I'm all in for it. I am all in for it. And she looks great. Now, I know a lot of people in the community didn't like her portrayal. Well, they didn't like the character of Reva, period, in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And the character went under some super rough, harsh, dare I say harsh, and even racist scrutiny. But with that being said, there also was, I mean, I even for her story, for me, didn't work as well in certain areas. It didn't. I was just like, what are they doing? But that's no testament to Ingram Moses' acting. I think her acting ability is amazing, and I did enjoy her in the show. I just thought that her writing could have been better, in my opinion, and I think a lot of us felt that way. But I think a lot of our comments on the writing of the show kind of got swallowed into the racist rhetoric of people that just didn't like her just because they didn't like her. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's unfortunate, because we should all have a right to be like, hey, if we don't like the writing, we don't like the writing. If we don't care for a particular character's writing, we should be able to say that. But it was hard because it got swallowed up. That got swallowed up in just the ridiculous racist and bullshit that came along with it. And and that's where it sucked. And that's where it was, I found myself, when the show aired, it was kind of like, man, this is messed up. Shouldn't be like that. But I'm interested to see if they continue with their character, where they would go, because I think her character in the hands of a great writer will be excellent. With that being said, and I just had to say that to get that out the way, because y'all not here for that. We're here to talk about figures. With that being said, I do think this figure is beautiful. I think it is amazing, and I've looked forward to this figure ever since it was announced, to be quite honest with you. I think she looks badass. Despite what I feel about the writing for the character, I still like the fact that we have this, and I like the look of the character. Just same with the Grand Inquisitor. I think the Grand Inquisitor could have been written better in the show as well. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the show lacked, even though I did like Kenobi. I think if they would have did a little bit more writing for these characters and gave us a couple of more episodes to flesh everything out, we would be having another conversation about this character and the Inquisitor. But like I said, I digress once again. The figure itself looks stunning. It looks amazing. I love the costume. I love what they're doing with the cape. I hope the cape is posable like that. Probably not, but it looks dope. Now, where I was going to say there is a little, there's a bit of scrutiny with this. I have to scrutinize. Hey, that's what y'all. That's what I'm here for, to scrutinize these figures and enable you guys to buy them. The sculpt to me right now with fresh eyes, I'm looking at it with fresh eyes. I think it's a tad soft than what we saw in the prototype. I do. But also Moses Ingram is she's on the young side. So you already know how Hot Toys is when doing younger, fresh faced people. They do them well, but they have a tendency of making them a little extra soft. And they do better actually with people of a certain age because of gravity, wrinkles, whatever. They do that. I guess that gives them more to sculpt with. Losing my voice. That gives them more to sculpt in a way. But I ain't mad at this sculpt at all. I think this sculpt is still great. Is it a 10? It's not a 10. I think it's more of an 8.5 and a 9. And I think that's fair. Because it's still an amazing sculpt. Come on, this is the best Reva figure on the planet at this point. And when I say that, I mean that. But I think but once again, we're seeing it in pictures. It's hard to, going by the pictures, I say it's about an 8.5 to a 9 in the pictures, which is still very, very high. But once we get it in hand, that may just change. You know what I'm saying? Once again, that looks great. I hear it a lot of time, people, especially when it comes to these figures that don't have the separate eyeball rolling system. This was from a different time. They gave them they do have the LED. She does have the LED powered lightsabers. So that's going to be something to look forward to, even though it's not that bright. It's still a great to have accessory. But when people talk about eye placement, with this one, I do think this one, I like her eye placement, but then I don't like it at the same time. I wish we had purrs with this one in particular. I really do. I wish we had it because it doesn't bother me as much. But in the pictures right now, I'm like, damn, I wish her eyes were set differently. But I mean, hey, for her looking off like that to her, enemy or whatever, it still works. It still works. Outside of all that scrutiny, I think this figure looks amazing, especially paired up with the Grand Inquisitor. I got the Grand Inquisitor for Christmas. He is nestled safely under my tree right now, next to the Mark III. Both of them are Christmas presents. Even though I think Mama Cousins paid half for the Grand Inquisitor, which makes a lot of sense. If y'all know this story about my mom and Rupert Friend, go back and check out a couple episodes. Y'all find out about that. But them paired together looks amazing. And I was kind of worried about getting the Grand Inquisitor. I was like, man, he's going to be alone for a minute. What am I going to do with him? And now we have Reva. So yes, can't wait for Reva. And yes, Reva for me will be a Timothy Cent. He will be a Timothy Cent. So Tim Cent, come on, man, post it. I'm waiting. At this point, I'm waiting for you to post it, man. You being slow on the draw. That's how I lost out the Batman. You know what I'm saying? And the Batman is sold out. You can get that next round, y'all. But man, I missed out on it. I'm like, damn, man, I was going Timothy Cent that, but hey, didn't. Well, I'm kind of happy too because I kind of wanted Reva a little more. But yeah, the Batman is awesome. And I wasn't even expecting to get any of that line, but here we are. But anyway, they look good together. They look amazing together. This is going to be a great shelf. And you already know, you got these two. You put that Vader and have them flanking Vader. Oh my God, you got you a good shelf right there. That's a nice Detolf shelf. Top of the Detolf shelf, in my opinion. You put Vader in between these two, there you go. There you go. Definitely. And also look for it. I'm probably going to do some not stop motion video, but I'm probably going to do a little funny comedy skit with the three of them. Once I get them in hand, because I got an idea. I've always had this idea, even when the show came out, that would just make it super funny. But I don't know. I may get in trouble for it too. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, looking at the figure, man, she looks dope. And even with these troopers here, oh my god, she looks amazing, guys. Despite what anybody may feel about the character or how she was portrayed in the show or her story or whatever, she looks great. She looks great. She's stunning. She is a stunning piece. Look at that right there. Looks good. Her hold on the stomach. We know why. For all those who've seen the show, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. And shout out to her and to her family. I believe at some point I've worked with some people that were in that are related to her back in Baltimore. Apparently. But yeah, man, I never met her personally. So I want people to know, oh, he knows Reva, but I believe I've worked with I know some of her people that know some of I know some of her people that know her people. Put it like that. I know her, I've worked with her family. Apparently. But yeah, man, she looks amazing. Figure looks amazing. She should be happy. And, just seeing the actress herself light up about her being in Star Wars was very cute, very amazing. So, definitely is a win for her. But I can also understand people upset about the writing of the show, the writing of a character. I can understand. But like I said, it kind of got swallowed into the ridiculousness of the racism and just bad shit, so we couldn't scrutinize it. You couldn't scrutinize it without feeling bad about it. And that wasn't cool. But see, as I say before, racism fucks us all. It really does. It does. It really does. I'm sorry for the language, but it does. Racism fucks us all. Racism keeps us from having those conversations, and that's what sucks. And I'm sorry to keep harking back onto this when talking about this figure, but it really sucked. It really does. You can't have scrutiny and you can't have educated conversations or debates because people throw the racial shit in there, and it's not good. It just screws up everything. And I just wish people would understand that as we progress in society. My God, we have AK phones in our pocket. We got shit that can make movies in our pocket, and we're still tripping off color. You know how ridiculous that is? It's fucking ridiculous. We stupid. But anyway, once again, I digress. The figure looks great. The pictures look great. I think she looks great. Look at that shot right there. Oh my God, that looks good. That looks good. She looks amazing. But I do think the sculpt is a little soft right now, in my opinion. But once I get it in hand, who knows? Who knows? But I do think they nailed it. I think it looks a lot like Moses Ingram. I want to see. I'm not seeing the top of her head shots. I want to see those braids. That's what I really want to look at, because Hot Toys does a good ass job when it comes to doing black hair. I don't know. They got a mama in the background like, I ain't doing it right. Hold on, let me. This is how you do micro braids. You know what I'm saying? They got somebody like that, in the background. They like, okay. So good job on them. Good job on that. Hot Toys. Damn. Wow. I'm not wearing my glasses, as you guys know. And you guys know I'm blind as a bat. But right now, looking at this damn near looks like, with my glasses off, it looks like a photo. It looks like a principal photography photo. It looks like a poster. Damn, that looks amazing. They did that. That looks like her. Damn, that looks good. Now, when I put my glasses on, let me see. Put my glasses on. I can see that it's kind of a toy, but damn, that looks good. That looks damn good. That looks damn good. People probably saying out there, it looks soft to you because you ain't wearing your glasses. Probably. Nah, it still look a little bit soft, but I ain't mad at it at all. This is a day one for me. This will be coming in very soon. As soon as Tim Cent posts the damn thing, I will be buying this. So definitely. And we'll get an in-hand review for you guys, and it'll be awesome. It will definitely be awesome. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me today. If this video is going out before Lels does his stream, I'm not doing a live today, but I will be going live with Lel, and I believe that's going to be at 10 a.m. this morning. So look forward to that. We'll be doing I'll be doing a corner with Leo. That sounds weird, but I'll be on the corner with Leo talking about this figure at 10 a.m. And I'm not decided if we're going to do best. Honestly, I kind of wanted to skip best of the best tonight because I got a lot of personal work to work on. But with all that's released tonight, we probably have to. So we'll see. But we'll let you know. But anyway, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications, and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.